Gel electrophoresis is a process that's used for making a DNA fragment and then can be used to identify people at a crime scene, or it can be used for paternity, matching up a child to a father. This is used to more easily compare DNA among different organisms or people, and this kind of has a couple different processes. The first is that DNA is cut into fragments and is separated by size. We're going to talk about that in the next slide. In order to run a gel electrophoresis, you must have a sample of DNA, and DNA that comes from somatic or body cells work best. And this DNA fingerprint that's produced, or what we can actually look at, this is completely unique to individuals. There is an exception, though, with identical twins where they have identical fingerprints. The first step in gel electrophoresis is to cut the DNA with what we call a restriction enzyme. And this is an enzyme that recognizes a short sequence of DNA, and it will cut the DNA each time that it appears. We can then take the DNA and place it in gel wells. And these are just little holes in a gel electrophoresis chamber that will pull the DNA down. The third step is what we call running a gel. And this is where you turn on a gel electrophoresis chamber, and it creates a positive and negative end. So the DNA is going to be negatively charged, and that's what you put in the wells at the front, and it will move down through the gel towards the positive end. And at the end of this, you're going to stain your gel with methylene blue. That way you can see your DNA throughout the gel. Now, with reading a fingerprint, if we were identifying a person like from a crime scene, the two samples that we have must match exactly in two categories. The first must be in the band location, and the second will be in thickness. And if we're trying to use DNA fingerprint to match paternity, then the child will be a combination of mom and dad, because you had to get some from mom, some from dad. And every band on a child's DNA fingerprint has to come either from mom or dad.